Okay, so good afternoon, parents. So welcome to Sunshower Parents Orientation for year 2014. And thank you for your presence today. I'm Miss Posy here, the principal of Sunshower. Today we will take a journey through our school's philosophy, curriculum highlights, and the various aspects that make our learning environment unique. We hope this orientation provides you a deeper understanding of what to expect in the upcoming calendar year. So for this session, we will introduce our teachers and staff, Sunshower philosophy, and regarding the Reggio Emilia pedagogy. And then we will go through the children development 2024 book list for our age 3 and age 4 children in Raccoon and Reindeer. So also 2024 calendar highlights and updates on the handbooks and policy, as well as briefing on the new school application. Okay, I believe our parents are quite familiar with our teachers and staff. So please allow me to introduce our teachers here. So we have teacher Michelle, who served the longest service with us since Hansel and Gretel. Then we have teacher May, teacher Eileen, and we have teacher Ilya and teacher Joey join us in 2022 and 2023 respectively. So our daily operations are being supported by our administrative and marketing executive, Li Tong, kitchen management by Auntie Janet, and housekeeping by Kakak Julius. Okay. So next, I would like to announce the homeroom teacher for 2024. Teacher Eileen will be overseeing the squirrel, and teacher Jovi is leading raccoon playgroup, and teacher Michelle remains as Reindeer homeroom teacher. So I think parents, you can see, I want to announce the good news that 2 of our teachers are going to deliver the dragon baby in April and May this year. So there will be a slight changes in teachers arrangement for Woodpecker and RIA. However, parents need not to worry because management had planned and made necessary arrangement to ensure sufficient manpower to support our daily operation while they are on their maternity leave. Okay. So now we will proceed with our philosophy. So as you all know, we are using the Reggio Emilia pedagogy, where we place the child at the center of their learning experience. So children are naturally curious and capable of directing their own learning. So teacher will be act as their guides and facilitators, supporting children in pursuing their interests and questions. Okay, so when come to Reggio Emilia, so I think quite a number of parents might very familiar with Montessori, but how about the name of Reggio Emilia? But I think for maybe existing parents have some ideas regarding the Reggio Emilia when they go through with Hansel and Gretel before, but now I would like to emphasize again the Reggio Emilia approach in our curriculum. So similar to Montessori, Reggio Emilia actually also originated from Italy, which emphasized a child-centered learning approach. So here are some key principles of the Reggio Emilia pedagogy that I want to highlight today. Okay. So the first will be the child-centered learning. So as we had discussed earlier in our philosophy slide, so the child-centered learning will promote the importance of respecting and valuing each child's ideas, uniqueness, interests, and their abilities. Like for example, our real example, for award day performance for each of the playgroup actually was not only decided by our teachers, but actually it was agreed by all the children within the playgroup, so that when they're on stage, they're only willing to perform. So it's not like forcing them to dance that whatever they do want. Then the second one will be based on the project-based learning. So these projects can encompass a wide range of subjects and involve research, hands-on exploration, and creative expression. So, for instance, our World Ocean Day project creates an in-depth learning about those like sea animals and ocean pollution issue that emerge from children's interests. So teachers will plan those activities and those are introduction to the children based on their level, progress, and interests. Then next, we will come to the nature-based learning. So Reggio Emilia Reggio-inspired classroom are designed like to inspire children's curiosity and mainly will be using the natural materials. We believe that the knowledge does not only limit within the classroom and the books, but more open spaces for their explorations. So in Sunshower, we encourage a lot of outdoor activities as I think quite a number of parents are aware of it. We have radio garden, ask them to plant some plant and take care of their own plant. And then the radio forest, we will bring them to the neighborhood farm and try to explore some something new that we can't really explore in the books. Then we have moved out the breakfast time as our radio picnic session. So to create the opportunity for the children to explore and learn something new from our nature. Next will be the use of art and creative expression. So the Reggio Emilia approach places a strong emphasis on the arts, including music and drama. That's why Sunshower teachers always use songs and games for instructions, such as like those instruction songs like "This is the way I cross my leg." So the children, when they listen to it, they will happily to cross their leg. So and then we also have some games called is something like call and response attention gesture. Like teachers get used to play with them. Like Simon says, raise up your hand. Simon says, bubble in your mouth. So all these are examples that teachers playing the games while giving the instruction to the children. So they will get more attract and they will pay more attention. Then next is the parents partnership. So I think this one is quite common and collaboration with the parents is highly valued in Sunshower. So the community networking within our school. So we really appreciate the parents, your partnership, your relationship with teachers, because we believe that the stronger the bonding is, the more benefit the children will be. So like for example, the last December we have the camping in-house. So we managed to invite one of our parents to come in to help us to set up the tents. I think this is a very good exposure and commitment from for teachers and parents together. So next will be the active participation and inquiry-based learning. So Reggio Emilia Classroom promotes collaboration among children and encourage them to express their thoughts, ideas, and questions. So children are encouraged to ask questions, investigate, and seek for answers either individually or they work in a group. So teachers will help them develop critical thinking skills and problem-solving skills through exploration and research. And last I want to highlight is, based on Reggio Emilia, we will use the emergent curriculum, where this program will emerge the interest and questions from the children instead of we have a fixed syllabus. So I think quite a number of parents might question on this, like, if I don't have a fixed syllabus, how can we ensure the children can cope with their primary one enrollment? But I can tell you, we actually have some bridging program in age 5 and 6, which the academic, we will well prepare them on this aspect. So from this, I will go through, okay. Basically, I have did the comparison for Reggio Emilia and Montessori, but based on this table, as you can see, they are quite similar, just that the curriculum part will be the emergent curriculum for under Reggio Emilia, and those Montessori will be more to a structured curriculum, where their environment will be more to a prepared. But for Roger and Emilia, environment as the third teachers to them. So every classroom, every corner of the nature, every corner of our building will be their classroom actually. That's why you can see we have a lot of transition between their lessons. Okay, next I would like to cover on the children development. So based on this children development, I want to highlight that is those academic driven kindergarten, usually they will more focus on like language communication and early maths and cognitive development, this part only. But for Raja and Miller, as we mentioned earlier, all the features, we have to cover all the six aspects of development of the children. That's why from here, we will see how the development goes and the activities that usually we already input in our curriculum. So first, we will go through the physical development. For this physical development, we have gross motor, fine motor, and eye and hand coordination. So gross motor basically is those like exercises. So it's like physical education, indoor gym, sports game. For fine motor skills, which will affect how they grip their pencils after that, and the scissoring skill, even for the buttoning skills. So this, we will promote a lot of those sensory or slime play to exercise their fingers. Then come to the another physical development, we have the eye and hand coordination. So this is those like focusing and the coordination among their bodies. While for age 2 to 4, all this development actually is the golden age for them to develop all these aspects. For example, like if you miss out something, the fingers activities, maybe the pencil gripping or scissoring skill will not be easier to catch up as others. Sorry. So we promote a lot of activities to input for our curriculum in addition to those academic like pre-writing skills. So next, we would like to introduce on this is the language communication and literacy development. I think for age 4 and below, we only focus on bilingual, which is Mandarin and English. So it will be covered, the 4 aspects is like writing, reading, listening, and speaking. So for age 2 and 3, actually it's age 3 starting, we will have the pre-writing skills like the tracing skills. Age 4, we will have those like model writing. Age 5 onwards, they're able to write in words and short sentence in age 6. So for readings will be the same. We will basically focus the Jolly phonics, the 22 alphabet sounds for age 2 and 3. Comes to age 4, they have to master the all 42 sounds of the Jolly phonics. And come to age 4 and 5, they are expecting they're learning the 2 to 3 letters word blending, like sun, what else? Sun, cat, pet, all this. So teachers will teach them in the way of blending 2 to 3 letter words. So when come to age 5, they will go more to tricky words. For the age 6, they are able to read short stories, but don't expect those like complicated words. I think the ones still need more guidance. When it comes to listening, so we encourage teachers to play more the make-believe play, drama play with those younger ones, because we believe when they select their costume from our big belief corner, the costume, when they put on, then actually teachers will bring them to go on stage and they can act accordingly as per what teachers say. So this one will train their listening skills as well. So another one is the follow instructions. That one is definitely a must for them, like to follow join the group, follow the instructions. Then when come to age 5 and 6, spelling, ejaan, and tingxie will be coming in. So for speaking wise, so as we said, we have the active participation in the classroom. That's why the classroom setup will be the interactive classroom. And they are welcome to share their ideas and thoughts. Other than that, we also promote the show and tell. However, too bad, I think I get feedback from our teachers in 2023. So the parents' participation for show and tell has been reduced to less than 50%. So we encourage that parents can put some effort and we do it together, the show and tell, because actually the show and tell is very good for them to train their public speaking skills and also the social emotional development. Okay, next we will cover the early maths and cognitive development. So for early maths, I think for age 4 and below, they will learn for those numbering. Age 4, they will learn up to 20, and then shapes and colors, money value concept. For age 5 and 6, they will have addition and subtraction. 华语数学 will be implemented in age 6 syllabus. So this one is to prepare them to primary so that they can read the instruction from the textbooks. Then we have cognitive. So cognitive here, we also have a lot of STEM. We have the STEM book starting from age 4 and above. But for age 3 and 2, we usually teachers just do some simple science experiments with them and then encourage them to build some buildings or structure using the soft blocks, using the straws and connectors. So problem solving skill, logical thinking skill, and sequencing. Yes, these sequencings for them, age 4 and below, yes, they starting will know what will come first, second, and third, and how to complete it, what is the last step. So the sequencing, we will starting to introduce them step by step, based on the rationale. When it comes to personality, social, and emotional development, this one will be covered under our radio character, which you can see from our learning guide. So we will cover those topics under everyday safety, social, and table manners. So again, the show and tell will become here because this will build their confidence level in public speaking. So the role play as well. So the role play will promote their emotional expression, and teachers can use this session actually can tell them how to manage your emotional better. Then creativity and aesthetics development. So here we have a lot of art and craft. We have make-believe play, music, and movement. So those music and movement, we will, as we mentioned earlier, is the creativity expression. So the creative expression actually will be encourage them to imagine, to to express their own emotion, even though they can't even really express in words. So we will ask them to maybe show how do you feel sad? How do you feel when you are sorry, how do you feel sad when you are when you only have some toys with you but you are forced to share? So actually we will ask them to act accordingly so they can feel free to imagine and to promote their creativity. Okay. The last development we will cover will be the sensory and understanding of the environment. So as this one will more to the outdoor activities like radio garden, radio forest, radio nutrition. This one will be more to the sensory development, like the 5 senses of hearing, seeing, touching, taste, and touch, taste, hear, sight, and smell. Okay. So when it comes to sensory play, and we have radio pool. Of course, the pool play actually is part of the development of sensory. That's why we promote every month at least one time for Kuchai. Okay, next we would like to cover those book lists, but this one will be applicable for next this year Re-India book list. So we have some English and early numbering and mathematics cover under the giant book. Then we have Little Tinkers for more cognitive and problem-solving skills developing. Then we have the STEM book. We have 笔画作业. This one is to prepare for the Mandarin lesson. So Mandarin will be a bit more books because actually is to to achieve different objective. Like for example, all this 阅读绘本, this is for their readings and recognition of the words. 字卡 flashcard. So the 笔画 is very fundamental for them, for us, like to introduce the Chinese, the strokes, 横竖撇捺点. So for them to like can write later. So when teachers say 横, they know what is 横, what is 竖. So for raccoon, it's basically teachers are actually developing for our own tracing and the pre-writing skills worksheet for them. That's why we do not require raccoon to buy any books for 2024. So we will continue on this 幼儿学句型 where we think for last year 2023, those raccoon they are quite usable for them to pick up some Mandarin words from this reading series. Okay, when it comes to 2024 calendars, we have some events to highlight to parents, which these events will be involved in on Saturday. So we have parents teachers meeting on 2nd of March and 24th of August. So our sports day will be falls on 27 July, but this one will be subject to change if the weather is not allowed. So, okay, and then we will have the award day, the annual award day, we will have on 23rd of November. But usually we will have our annual photo shooting somewhere in September. So parents may be prepared on this schedule and try to block the dates and try to participate as you possible. Okay, when it comes to parents handbook and policy, there are some points that we wish to highlight and to remind parents. When dismissal, remember to call and text us 10 minutes before your arrival because we want to avoid the traffic cost to our neighborhood. So teacher also can get prepared your child better. Then another thing is because sometimes we notice parents respond to teachers' consent message is not that not that active or not that not that in time response. So as per our parents handbook, actually we have one clause saying that parents are deemed to have consented your child's participation in every activities if parents do not reply the message in WhatsApp. So for example, those nutrition, the pool play, or those outdoor activities, so we will proceed with your child in the activity involvement if we do not receive the reply from parents. And then we also appreciate if parents can prompt notification on your child's sickness or any condition that you want us to highlight, because for our side, we really much depends on parents' notification to us so that we can make announcement to the respective playgroups if there is any cases or maybe COVID or maybe those contagious illness, so we can prompt other parents for monitoring as well. So, and then our school, at the same time, if you receive any sickness reported, we will do some internal disinfectant practice. After that, if really maybe have some disease outbreak, so we will engage those external parties to come in for more deeper disinfection works. So these are the highlights I want to highlight. And then last, we will have the new school apps introduction. So we are proud that we have this Twinkling as our school apps. So moving forward, teachers will like send all the message, invoicing, record, receipt, invoice will be all in this Twinkling apps. So do allow us sometimes like to process with the invitation code to send to each of the parents, because every parents will get access to their to your child's account. And if you require those transporter or grandparents or guardians access to this apps for your child, do let us know, because usually we will just open for both parents, is father and mother. So others is upon request. So we will proceed with the invitation code and we will add your contact number inside. So basically this one, when you download the app Twinkling, and you will receive a invitation code from us. So you can register your own phone number with your own password. After that, you log in with the invitation code. After that, you can access to any devices that for your account. So it's not tied to your handphone. It's tied with the phone number that you register. Yeah. So this one, if you have any problem, so welcome to speak to our admin staff, teacher Eileen or Li Tong. So, but the invitations code we will be sending out starting from 3rd week of January. So Daddy Mommy may expect sometimes from us, like we will update you from time to time. But I think some of the parents having joined the kids club activities, I think they have the access already. So I think it's worry free for you. Okay, so I think that's all for today's session for age 2 to age 4 playgroup. So thank you for joining us this educational journey. So I hope that 2024 will be a year of growth, discovery, and success for our children. So thank you for your time. But parents, if you have any questions, I might not be able to answer you now. I might be summarize your question and then I will forward to every parent. Is it okay? Okay, so parents, I do not receive any updates or any response from you so far. So I assume you are okay. Then anything, feel free to drop us a message to tell us your queries and further concerns on this. We will answer from time to time. This is just a brief idea briefing on our prospect for 2024. Okay, so for parents age 2 to age 4 may leave the meeting, or if you intend like to repeat one more time, yes, you may stay. Okay, thank you, parents.
Thank you.